our St. Pete is a little more Italian, thanks to our next guest.
Here to talk in our Kitchen Saver kitchen is celeb chef Fabio Viviani. Welcome.
Hello, ladies. Hi. How are you? Good morning.
Good morning. Are you going to pick this up for us a little bit?
We were
kind of slow.
I was trying to play the game you were playing, and I had no idea what you guys were saying. So I apologize.
Well, we didn't either, so join the crowd.
But if you shout my name and meatball shows up.
Yes.
So. When I think of Fabio, I think of you, so that's a good sign.
Right? Thank you.
Absolutely. So tell me about what's happening tonight.
So tonight, Taverna Costale, 200 Central, right downtown in St. Pete, we're hosting another great wine dinner. Almost sold out, few more tickets available on Open Table. And we're demonstrating today one of the Italian staple, everybody's favorite, the meatball.
Oh,
the
yes.
meatball.
Love
okay.
it.
Well, what's the key? Yeah, what's the key to a good meatball?
So first of all, there is to clarify something.
Yeah.
A proper meatball, and this is going to ruffle some feather. A proper meatball only feature beef. I don't care what your grandma says. If you put pork or veal, you're doing a meatball a disservice.
Okay. You heard it here.
Because beef is just more flavorful. The fat's flavorful, the steak is flavorful. And by the way, if anyone tells you that you have to use lean beef, automatically disqualify them.
Okay.
Meatball has to have a little fat component.
Okay.
If they ask you for a lean meatball, they're probably into Pilates too. So they're not a reliable source for meatball.
Got it.
Then you have aromatics, salt, pepper, you have onion and garlic in a beautiful 80-20 beef.
Okay.
Then we add the copious amount of Parmesan cheese. Then we're adding fresh herbs to it.
Okay.
Roughly chopped. I like my herbs to be shown in the meatball. If you see the semi-final product that has nice green pieces in it, you have to see your ingredients. So you don't have to wonder what's inside.
Right.
Then you have a good amount of breadcrumb in it.
Okay.
You have an egg just because. Egg is the social lubricant of all ingredients.
Okay.
Brings them together.
Right.
Get them stick together.
Yeah.
And then you have the almighty ricotta. Some people soak bread in milk. I don't hate it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just rather have ricotta. Stay
Yes.
creamier,
I
and
think so.
it makes a perfect, smooth,
Yes.
tasty meatball. So then, now for camera reason, I'm not gonna dig with my hand.
Right.
yet.
Okay.
But as you mix these, and everybody know how to mix meats right here.
Yeah.
You can do it with a stand-up mixer if you don't want to touch your grounds, but
How do you do it? You use your hands?
I do it by hand.
Of course,
We
you're
have a sink
Italian.
right here, and I'm a hug you later. So we gotta. So then you shape the meatball in whatever way you want.
Okay.
Whether they're small, they're big, a 2-ounce, a 4-ounce, or a 16-ounce. However it is very simple. And then once they're nice and seared, you just take them out of the pan.
Okay.
But they have to have a little good caramelization on it. If they're not a little, not
Right.
burned, but they gotta be brown.
Yes.
Then what you do, you just get them in tomato sauce.
Okay.
You make sure you use the oil and the juice from the pan that's flavored. Don't leave it there.
Yeah. Okay.
That's it.
That's a good tip.
It is a good tip because
Yeah.
most people don't scrap the bottom of their pan.
Yeah.
Right.
No.
Because it's a little burned ends and pieces.
Yeah,
and
so you're
bits.
like, ew, but
Yeah,
no, that
that's
makes it good.
Flavor. You
Okay.
just deglaze it, reduce it, and add to it. And then that's very simple. You get a good meatball. You get a great tomato sugo there, and you're starting to plate your. Actually, let me turn this off. Let
Okay.
me try with this one. Here you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not too familiar with the.
I know, yes.
With the induction stoves.
Yeah.
So now you got beautiful meatball here. You got a great thick tomato sugo. Tomato sugo, by the way, is very easy. It's chunky tomato, garlic and onion base, and some basil and olive oil. A lot
It's
of olive
really
oil.
easy to make.
It looks
Look at
great.
me. It's
It
really
smells
easy to
amazing.
make. I make it all the time.
Absolute ease of
That looks
execution
so
here.
good.
So now we got the meatball here.
Okay.
I'm gonna take some of that ricotta that I had left from the mix.
Yeah.
Put it on top. Then what we do, we're gonna add the.
Oops.
The stove's singing to us. We
Yes,
don't know.
it's telling us
singing.
something.
Let
That's
us sing,
okay.
yes.
Yeah, it's okay.
Then we got a good, generous amount of olive oil. Everything bathed in olive oil, Linda, by the way.
Wow.
And then we have a little bit more cheese.
More cheese.
Because why not?
Right.
Cheese is like money. Do you ever have enough of it?
Never.
There
No.
you go.
Yeah.
Never.
Yeah.
More
Oh,
cheese.
so good.
So you get there.
And we can get this if we come by tonight to the event or to.
You can. These will not be part of the special menu
Okay.
because it's on our traditional
Right,
menu.
but
But
you
you
can
can
get
get
this-
meatball with us all the time. I mean,
Yes.
There is never an instance that you show up at Costale and you're not
Right.
gonna get meatball.
Okay,
So
love it.
now this is one of our dishes. We have many more highlights
t-
if you don't come for
Yes.
the wine dinner. Focaccia, Italian prosciutto, aged balsamic vinegar, a little melted taleggio on a Roman-style focaccia.
So good.
Spanish octopus braised in his own juice.
gosh.
A little andouille sauce, some fennel, a little spicy, absolutely delicious, very nice tender octopus, better than the Greeks, by the way.
Okay.
Then we have rigatoni, house-made rigatoni, bolognese sauce, whipped ricotta, and we have our burrata, pork belly, tomato jam.
Oh
Absolutely
my
delicious.
gosh.
Classic Italian fare, but with a little bit of charm in presentations too.
Yes,
What a cool
I love
event
it.
to be able to come by and to have this
Yes.
and amazing food.
A nice wine dinner,
Yes.
beautiful
Yeah.
pairing.
And we get to
relaxing.
talk to you and ask
Yeah,
you.
you get to talk to
and
me
you'll
all
give
night.
us, you'll give tips if we want to go.
I give you all the tips you
Perfect.
want. You just make sure you eat, you drink, and
Yes.
in between you get a bunch of fun tips too.
I love that.
Love it so much. That's
Yes.
fantastic. Thank you
Yes.
for, and there's still time. If you want
Yes.
to go,
Yes, so
still
it's
make the
actually
reservations.
tonight, but we opened the reservation a few days ago. We have few spots left. They'll
Okay.
be,
Jump
they'll
on
be
that.
mostly booked by tonight. So if you're looking
Yes.
at this right now, go to Open Table, Taverna Costale, take a look at it, and
Love
we'll
it.
see you guys tonight there.
Perfect.
can't wait.
Thank you so much. And there's
Yes.
the website on your screen right there too.
Thank you. It looks incredible.
TavernaCostale.com.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Enjoy, guys.
Have
Thank
fun.
you so much.
All right.